It's Week 14 of the 2022 season. Up next, we'll see Calvin Riggins. He's making a push for 1,500 yards and whatever else he can get. It's the Jaguars and the Titans, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his fourth season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other two-thirds, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Room here to run. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big run that time by Henry. 52 yards. So that run there, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Hassan Haskins, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Titans march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Pretty good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his 2nd season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And this is caught at the 20. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On first and 10, it's Lawrence. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here. Lawrence going to throw again. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Titans now just about ready to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Tannehill. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Devin Lloyd in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Lawrence on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. That's going to be caught. Arcega-Whiteside. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Looking to throw, Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown. Second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Tennessee offense set to go again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own...
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Lawrence will throw. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Trayvon Walker, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. After the sack on 1st down, Tannehill. Open man downfield is Woods. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a Titans touchdown. Robert Woods. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Bullock good on the extra point. And they're within 7 now, 28-21. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right, finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And this one is incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. Over the middle, complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. On 1st down, Lawrence. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. But to throw again is Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars! Calvin Ridley on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? Now on 2nd and 13, Tannehill. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Chase Young It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Going to the right here and finding Burks. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And take it right on the 30. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week, solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he's got it. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jaguars have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run wide side with Henry. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. As we roll on here in the month of December, Week 14, coming up tonight, we got a good one in the AFC West. Get the parkas out, Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night, you can turn those parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8:15 Eastern. Here's Lawrence. Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Here's Lawrence to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley from 10 yards out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A first down carry for Henry. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 171 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. He's got a man complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He completes it to Ridley. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, 26 yards. And the Jags are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Back as Grant opts not to return it. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill, and some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards there.
and this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and they will remain well behind.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. That's a really big game.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence, and he will find Ridley. That's complete. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. And they'll work this down inside the... Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
This will be caught. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Again, it's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. That is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Trayvon Walker picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on a 6-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just open.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. And the Titans getting set to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future? Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Titans are able to claw one back. Extra point up and good by Bullock. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. Sort of a slow and steady game so far, but reliable for him here in this third quarter.
Sounds like we're describing a possession receiver, right? The one that finds a way to make the big catches, the ones that break the backs of defenses.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now Lawrence on first down. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown! Christian Kirk halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jaguars get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 46. They'll run it again with Henry. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 37. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. They'll run. It's Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tannehill on 3rd down. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come. Back now in Nashville. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and goal to go.
To throw is Tannehill. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Devin Lloyd in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Oleg's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, somewhat.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. The coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. On 1st down, Tannehill. That one caught downfield. It's Hooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He gets this one to Burks. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Well, not sure why in the world. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill escaping the pressure. And he's going to go down again. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. They're going to look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And here he's got Graham. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tannehill's throw into the hands of Hooper. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review, and this being inside. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now Tannehill. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. To the air again, Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Tannehill now to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now it's Tannehill. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. From the red zone now, Tannehill. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review in this. So that challenge, a successful one. To throw again on second down. Tannehill. And it's caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Bullet good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught. Arcega-Whiteside. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. That's over the middle and caught by Arcega-Whiteside. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tannehill on 1st down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Tannehill. This is intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point try now for Patterson. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of when the coaches tell us what